Nobody move and nobody gets hurt. This is a stick up by Jerry and Adrian, the Legalized Robbery Podcast.
What I like to do is one of the best advice I've heard from people regarding investment is compare companies to their competitors, right? Because you wouldn't know if Tesla, for example, is doing a good job if you don't compare it to anything, right? Because yeah, you could think, okay, it's doing a good job, but you would need the comparison. And for this, I use Craft. It basically shows companies which are competitors of the company you search for. LKQ is a auto dealership and parts dealership for cars, and I used to swing trade it because I had some good information regarding it, and I made some money on it. But it was last year, so I just bookmarked this with LKQ. But I think it's interesting nonetheless. Basically, it has interesting information like the numbers of employees. You can see this could be either be a good thing or a bad thing, but then again, that's your decision to make. You can see the valuation. You can even see things like Twitter followers and engagement with Twitter followers, which I think is super interesting, especially nowadays. Yeah, this is super interesting, dude. And you'll spot a company which does good if you look at these numbers, because engagement goes a long way with people. Even the Alexa website ranking goes a long way. Is super interesting. And then you have some financials and stuff. But again, this is mostly quantitative, and you can basically check this to see if the company you're trying to look at is performing better than the competition from certain perspectives. For example, look at this engagement scores. Like LKQ, maybe not so hot. These other companies, they have 100% engagement.
How accurate is that though? What does 100% even mean? Every single person reacts to their tweets or something?
No. I think it's how much of their tweets have engagement on them. I think either by them or by other people. So at least if they answer to them. So either them or the community around them have answered to tweets mentioning them. I mean, that's how I understood it. Which could either tell you that they're a super PR active company or that they have a strong following on social media. That's how I interpreted it.
Super interesting, nonetheless.
Yeah, I think this is interesting. And look at this, even the follower counts. Like these guys, they have 300. Of course, they can have 100% engagement, but these guys have 4,000. So they're obviously doing something right. Yeah, and basically there's some curves, which again allows for some easy comparison to see what the trends have been for each company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, net income and market capitalization. Yeah, okay.
Super interesting, especially that visual representation.
Yeah, it's it's super qualitative, but it gives me like an impression. If I go to this and I see the competitors and I'm seeing that they're doing better than the competitors, or the market cap isn't correlated with their revenue, I'm like, okay, this is an interesting opportunity. If not, I'm not gonna go into it that much,